Hi guys, what's up everyone? We have Eileen Wilder here that she's going to be speaking at Funnel Hacking Live, part of Category Kings and one of the best people that can teach you how to make $1 million in an event. And I want to
Wow.
share some of the secrets that she has with you today. So,
Yeah.
hi
Be
Eileen.
here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, we're going to dive into how to become a motivational speaker and do 6 and 7 figure days with virtual events. So if you feel called to have like a message you want to get out there to the masses, then we are going to show you the way in this quick interview. So I'm really pumped to be here, Sonny.
Awesome.
Thanks
I'm
for
so excited to have you here as well because you've been a great mentor of mine. So, I wanted to ask one quick question. What got
yeah.
you started, Eileen?
Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Well, for those of you who haven't met me, I used to be a pastor. So for 20 years, Sonny, I used to pastor on Capitol Hill with my husband. And it all changed one day when I went into an event, Funnel Hacking Live, which is it was so cool. Actually, but we were kind of broke at the time because we were on a ministry-based salary. In fact, my husband was Uber driving to support our family. So I don't know how many of you watching this ever have been on the struggle bus, but me and my family were on the struggle bus. We were in credit card debt, just trying to make things work. And Sunny, we were like in a small apartment, a 2 bedroom apartment, with my 3 kids. We were homeschooling. So it was just a crazy moment in life. And it all changed when I went to this event and heard about the opportunity to like change the world and make money being an entrepreneur. So I went all in. And a few short months later, I learned about what I'm going to share with you guys on the interview about how to speak for a living, Sonny. And when I learned how to speak for a living, like we started having some very sudden kind of financial breakthroughs. So what I was learning was if you feel called to have a message, like how many of you guys watching this, you're like, you've ever maybe thought about being a speaker? Or like maybe you've thought about getting a message that you feel is in your heart to the world, or like you just feel called to inspire people and motivate people. That's how I felt, Sonny. But I didn't know how like you could do that as a job, or like you could do that for a living. And I definitely didn't know that you could create real wealth. Like if somebody told me, Eileen, you're gonna like eventually do $1 million day doing motivational speaking, I'd be like, what kind of crazy pants universe are you living in that you think you could make that kind of like impact and influence and income online? So I don't know if you've ever wondered that, Sonny, like about how to make really great money as a speaker. I'm curious, have you ever like wondered that? Because I know you have like an incredible message and you have an incredible business and like you could change so many lives. Have you ever wondered like how can I get this message out there and get paid for a living?
Yeah, that's why I joined the program that you have because I wanted to sell one to many rather than one on one, which I've been doing quite a bit. So I always wanted to do that, and your message just really resonated with me. And I'm seeing how like there's people making $1 million in a day. One of the other students did $7 million in a day. So it's really
Right.
phenomenal, showing you what could actually happen and how you can get it
Yeah.
all going. So how are you helping
Yeah.
people get this type of result?
Yeah. So after the event, I met some incredible mentors that changed my life forever. Russell Brunson being one, Myron Golden being one. It showed me the power of doing an event. So it was so crazy because it was like what I didn't realize is I was like waiting for someone to like invite me to be a speaker. It's like I was waiting for somebody to like pick me, be like, you have earned the hard yards. You have like you've been proven to be a great speaker. And I fell into this trap, Sonny, of just like waiting for permission, like waiting for somebody else to call me a speaker. And if you're watching this right now, maybe you have fallen into this like trap and feeling like stuck. You feel called to be a speaker, but you're like, how do I do that? And you're like waiting for somebody else to be like, you're a killer speaker. But what I didn't realize is like a preacher came up to me at that time and said, Eileen, did you know that 2/3 of God's name is go? And I was like, what? Because my mind had been conditioned, Sonny, to just wait, like wait on life to propel me forward. But when I heard that, something clicked inside of me. And it was like I realized that like speaking in stages like I was waiting on them, but speaking in stages was waiting on me. Like I could go and create my own event, like my own, speaker stage. So I got to like courage and bravery to do that. And on my first event, Sonny, with 12 people in the room, husband still Uber driving, we did $108,000 in one day. And when like that happened, how many of you guys know I was like, what have I been doing with my life up until this point? Like, like, why have I been working so hard at what's not working to just avoid the thing that would? And that was the moment that I learned, like, it's easier to make a lot of money in a little bit of time than to make a lot of money over a longer period of time. Isn't that exciting? Like, wherever you're watching this, give me like a yes in the comments if that's exciting to you as it is to me, that piles of cash, piles of influence, piles of impact is just waiting for us, because 2/3 of God's name is go, and we just got to go, baby, go. Go,
Let's
baby, go.
go. Yes, yes, yes.
Gotta
That's
go.
awesome.
We gotta go. So stop waiting for someone else to call you a speaker. Like no one will call you a speaker until you declare, I am a speaker.
Yes.
I'm a speaker.
So
And if
what
you
holds
feel,
people back? Oh,
yeah, no, that's right. I think what holds people back from calling themselves a speaker is we think these thoughts like, I don't know what to say. Right? I don't know if anyone will listen to me. Like your message, Sonny, is so crazy cool. You can generate wealth for people almost instantaneously in their business. Like you have a beautiful mind that can go in and unlock and unleash hundreds of thousands of dollars that they're not even aware they have. Tax savings, capital raising, restructuring the company, like investment vehicles. Like what you share is so genius. And sometimes we it's like we're so close to our superpower, we don't think it's super.
yes.
So we hold back, right? We like pull back. We're like on our heels. And we don't realize the world needs what you alone have to offer. I could just wake someone up this evening or this morning or this afternoon or wherever you are. They don't know what you know. They have not been through what you've been through. There is a level of genius that lives inside of you that we all need. So
That's
we
awesome.
want you to like step up, call yourself. Like, you gotta speak. You gotta speak. You're a speaker.
Yes.
You're a speaker. I'm a
Yes.
speaker, right? That's what we teach everybody. We're like, I'm a speaker. I'm a speaker.
I'm a speaker.
And so I think what often holds us back, Sonny, is we look at other people, we compare that. I'm not as dynamic as that person. I'm not as charismatic as that person. I'm not as articulate as so and so. And you know what the cool thing is, team? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've seen people, Sonny, like even people who are join our challenge, leave the challenge, get up, and they're like, I was mediocre, Eileen. I was mediocre. In fact, this happened the other day. They're like, I did my event and it wasn't even that good. They're like, but they still make 80, 90, $100,000. So you don't have to be perfect. In fact, it's better if you're not perfect. All you got to do is step up and recognize speaking in stages. You're not waiting on them. They're waiting on you. And it's easier than you think it is.
Awesome. That was awesome right there, how you just gave a lot of the speakers and people that want to do this the ability to do it. And they just got to believe in themselves. So what else
Mm-hmm.
holds people back, Eileen?
Yes, I think often like I you don't have a big audience. I didn't have a big audience. So I think that holds us
Mm.
back because we're like, where would we get these magical people that would fill, come to my event? And I remember Sunday, my first event in Houston, I had I sold 5 tickets. Yeah, 5 people to come at $47 a ticket. And I was like so nervous and so scared. I had 5 people. And I wanted to look cool. How many of you guys like want to look cool, right? As a speaker, it's so terrifying thinking about going into a room and it just being like empty chairs everywhere. Oh my gosh, that is like a wake you up in a nightmare. But I asked like a few other friends to come. I can't remember how many. I asked a few other friends to come into the room just to make it look more full. So I think altogether, I remember there were 12 people in the room. 12 people. So I think, and then we still did a six-figure day. So I think people don't understand that small rooms, small workshops, small master classes, it's powerful what you're able to do with a small audience. So I think that often holds us back. So we think I need to have like 80 million followers and I need to be super pants influencer person. And isn't it the great news that you and I, we all don't need to be superstars? We just need to do what the Bible says, where Jesus said, my sheep know my voice. So we just need to speak up, and the people that are supposed to be drawn to your message and your voice, those people will come.
Yes.
So yeah, don't think I need a big thing, like little rooms, big cash infusions. Yeah.
Keep on preaching, Eileen. You're showing people the right way, how to get to the light, with God. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So how can we learn more about you, Eileen? This has been awesome how you've been training and sharing all these secrets of how you're doing seven-figure days with people, you
Yeah,
know?
so I know it's incredible. The stories we've heard from clients that do their first event and do their second and third event and just see the results have been insanely rewarding. A lot of times we do talk about, the 6 and 7 figure days, but I think, Sonny, we missed the point that the impact that you're able to have changing people's mindsets and their lives and these programs that they've been fed their whole lives, like one event can change so many people's lives. It's insane in the membrane. And those of you watching, like, how good would it feel if like your job full time was like people coming up to you being like, thank you for changing my life.
Yes.
I remember hearing Sonny and so, some of the clients I know that you work with, you have this impact on their lives that where they're like changed forever. And sometimes people in these events, like they can change their like patterns, habits, mindsets, like things that have been holding them back. So the reward, not just financially, but just the fulfillment, living your life as a speaker crushes so hardcore. So if you are hearing this and you feel that thing, that like fire, that nudging, that desire to come up higher right now, help more people hear the message that you alone were born to spread across the earth, we have an opportunity next week for you to design your event. It's so cool. We do a 5-day challenge. It's about 1 or 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday, where we dive deep, Sunny, into the system we have, where we show you like how to figure out what your event looks like and maybe what you're going to sell, like your offer at the end. Then we show you like how to fill it, like the easy peasy lemon squeezy ways. Like sometimes you think, how am I going to fill this event? But my first event, Sunny, I invited a guest speaker, and that guest speaker like brought all these people, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was like a thing. So there's so many cool easy ways to fill rooms. And then we're going to show you everything, like how when you do an event, Sunny, I know you've done your events, like, and you're not really 100% sure like what to say, and you're like,
Yes.
am I gonna like I'm gonna speak for like a while, and you're like, what's that going to look like, right? What if I run out of things to say? So we're going to dive deep into the choreography of your event and all the things that you need to say to fill up the time, and maybe have some guest speakers come and speak for a little bit. And then at the end of our challenge, we're going to show you how to invite people to go deeper with you into maybe a program, maybe a new service that you have. You don't need to know what that is just yet. You just need to have that prompting, that like go. 2/3 of God's name is go, right? So if you feel
Yes.
that calling to speak, become a motivational speaker, become a highly paid speaker, this challenge is like 100% for you. Okay. So I'll tell you how to, and I know you have a link or something that you're going to put, but just coming to the challenge, Sunny, like normally for something like this, it costs a lot of money, right? To go to like a live event and a workshop or intensive or something like that. But because it's going to be all virtual, you can come and join the whole week, get your questions answered. I think it's for only like $97. Is that a good deal? Is that a good deal? Is that a good deal to you?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. So if that's you, if you feel called, we just invite you to come. We invite you. I think we're going to sell out. I heard we have like 50 more tickets that we're selling. So I invite you to jump on in and join us, join the movement that Sonny's a part of. And I just want to encourage you. Maybe you've been feeling that prompting, but I just let my voice just be a voice of confirmation that you are a speaker.
Yes.
And we need your voice. We need your voice more than ever before. And so, yeah, we encourage you to jump on in. I think we start Monday.
Awesome. It's been such a pleasure, Eileen. Thank you so much for coming here and breathing that message of light and hope for people out there since the economy is all going down, recession, inflation, all this stuff. Well,
Right.
this is how you can get out and go. Like you said, two-third God's name is go. Let's go into the light. You
Go.
know?
Let's go. Let's go. And thank you, Sonny, for what you do because you're changing so many lives and generational wealth. And it's such an honor to be connected with such the community that's inside of our program is just amazing. And you are just an enormous light in that community. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much. Yes, I love the community. My favorite community, all the masterminds I'm a part of. I'm part of many.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Fun. So fun.
Thank you
So
again,
fun.
Eileen.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Sonny.
And we'll drop the link for everyone here and we will chat with y'all later.